Welcome to day one of our writing journey. Let's kick things off with a fantastic quote from Bradbury. I don't need an alarm clock. My ideas wake me. Isn't that inspiring? Today, we're doing things a little differently. Instead of jumping straight into writing, we're going to create the cover for your book. That's right, your very first task is to design your book cover. Once you have it, I want you to post it on your Facebook page, your Instagram, or any other social media you use. Announce to the world that you are serious about writing this book. When your friends and followers start showing their support, tell them you will send them a proof copy on day 4. This simple act creates accountability and builds excitement. Now, why the cover first? Your book cover is your #1 marketing tool. It's the first thing that will attract your audience and, later on, maybe even traditional publishers. A great cover signals a great book. But there's a huge rule you must follow: do not infringe on copyrights. You can't just grab an image from a Google search and use it. Most images are protected, and using them without permission or paying a royalty fee can get you into serious trouble. Always give credit where it's due if you're using an image you have rights to. But don't worry, you don't need to be a professional artist or graphic designer. You don't have to break out the paintbrushes. There are amazing online tools that make this process incredibly simple and efficient. While you could try using something basic like Microsoft Office, its features are pretty limited for this kind of work. So, let's talk about my favorite tool for this, Canva. That's Canva. You can find it at canva.com. It's a fantastic online design platform. You can create a free account and start designing immediately. They do have paid subscription plans, but the free basic plan is more than enough to get you started. You can also try their free trial to play around with all the features. The best part about Canva is its huge library of ready-made templates. They have templates for literally everything, including book covers. You just pick a template you like, bring it to your screen, and start customizing it online. You can change the text, the colors, the images, everything. It's so intuitive. Once you're happy with your design, you can save your work in different formats like PNG, JPG, and PDF. This is really important. JPGs are great for quickly posting on social media because the file size is small. PNG files are higher quality and have a transparent background option, which is useful for more professional applications. And PDF is a secure format that will be essential when we get to publishing your book on day 4. Here's a fun idea. Don't just create one cover. Create a few different versions. Then, post all of them on your Facebook page or in a writeries group and ask people to vote for their favorite. People love to share their opinions and help out. It's a wonderful way to engage your future readers and get valuable feedback. And who knows, you'll surely return the favor to another writer one day. Now, regarding cost, Canva is very affordable. If you use one of their premium elements, it might cost you something like $1 to download your final design. But the output is incredibly professional and well worth it. And keep an eye out for their promotions. Sometimes they offer free trials for their pro plan for a few months. I've used these promos to create a bunch of book covers for ideas I have, even if I don't plan on writing those books right away. And Canva isn't just for book covers. You can use it to create social media posts, presentations for online courses, YouTube thumbnails, and so much more. It's an all-in-one design tool that many creators swear by. Of course, Canva isn't the only option out there. There are other great sites like Fiverr, where you can hire a designer for a low price. There's also Adobe Spark, Edit.org, Postermual, Reedsy, and BookBrush. If you already have an account with any of these, feel free to use what you're comfortable with. Also, when we get to day 4 and talk about publishing, you'll see that Amazon KDP, which is Kindle Direct Publishing, has its own built-in cover creation tool. It's another good option to keep in mind. Everyone has their own process. Some writers love to have the cover finished before they even write the first word. It motivates them and gives them a clear vision. Others prefer to wait until the very end, designing the cover only when the manuscript is complete. There's no right or wrong way. Decide what works best for you and your creative flow. So, day 1 could be a breeze if you're comfortable with design tools, or it might feel a bit challenging if this is all new to you. That's perfectly okay. The goal today is to get something done, not to achieve perfection. Do a basic check for spelling errors on your cover text, but please, do not get bogged down trying to make it absolutely perfect. Don't spend endless hours on this. You have until day 7 to come back and make changes. Progress over perfection is our mantra. Now, for a couple of pro tips. First, make sure your cover has enough margin around the edges, especially if you plan to publish a paperback version. Amazon KDP's printing process requires a certain amount of bleed or margin space, and they will reject your file if the text or important images are too close to the edge. You can sometimes edit this online during the upload process, but trust me, it can be a tedious and frustrating experience. It's much easier to get it right from the start. And pro tip number 2, it's time to find your best, most recent author photo. The back cover of your book will have a spot for your picture and a short bio. You want this photo to look professional. Make sure it's a high-resolution image, preferably higher than 720 pixels, so it doesn't look blurry when printed. So, your mission for day 1 is set. Get creative, design a cover that represents your book, and share it with the world. I can't wait to see what you all come up with. Let's get started, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 2. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for the rest of this challenge.